Welcome to this new video. I'm so excited to have you here, and today we're going to talk about the absolute essential violin equipment you need to start your violin journey. Hi, I'm Lily Christea, professional violinist, and on this channel you can find all about violin and violin content. So if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and we are going to talk now about the essential violin equipment. So I guess you already have a violin and a bow. If you don't panic, because I have a great video already up where you can learn more about how to find your perfect violin, so check this out. But if you have the violin and the bow, let's think about what you need most. So I would say a shoulder rest is something you need because it makes sure that you don't get too much tension in your left hand and have overall a better position of the violin on your shoulder. So a shoulder rest looks like this. Mine is from Bon Musica and I like it very much because it gives great support on the shoulder, but there are many other models out there, so I'm sure you will find one. I will leave all the products I'm talking about in the description box, and I would also suggest you look at different models so you find the one that really fits your shoulder. So as you can see, my violin shoulder rest doesn't look so new anymore because I'm always traveling with it in my handbag. So maybe you can put it into your violin case if you're traveling, so it looks a little bit better for a longer time than mine. If we are thinking about the bow, if you want to play with it, you need rosin, because if you don't, the hair is so sleek that it won't produce any tone, so you need definitely a rosin. Mine is from Kaplan and I like it very much. I'm using it for I think over 15 years, not this especially, but this brand. So it's great and it looks like that. And with it you can produce a beautiful sound on the violin, so this is a must-have. Talking about rosin, you definitely need a little cloth for your violin so you can make your violin clean after practicing, because of all the rosin, all the dust, there will be some build-up on the violin, and if you don't make it clean right away, it will stick and get more and more, and it will be so hard to clean. So make sure you get a cloth. It can be microfiber or one like this, and then you will just go everywhere on the violin and take the dust off. Since we're talking already about cleaning the violin, so I would suggest that you also get a varnish cleaner and a string cleaner, because as I said, there will be some buildup on the violin and you want that your violin stays in great shape for a long time, and you don't need those too often. So I clean my violin with it, I think, every 3 months. So yeah, you don't need it as often, but if you need, it's good to have. And I would suggest you get the one from Hill & Sons, because in my opinion, this is the best one. And if you have a delicate varnish on the violin, it's better to get a good one, which is good quality, and not something else which may be sticky or leaving something on the varnish. And this is the string cleaner. There are so many on the market. I think it's almost always some kind of alcohol. So you will just put it on a towel and clean the strings. Make sure that you will put a little cloth underneath the violin here, so there won't get any alcohol on the varnish, because that would be a disaster. So just put it on the fingerboard and on the strings, and then it should be nice and clean. And both look like this. This is the string cleaner. I have it from Pirastro, and this is the Hill & Sons varnish cleaner. So that's about it for the cleaning. Let's get to other accessories I think you need. So the next thing I think you need, and I always tell my student to get one, is a metronome. You will get to a point where you will have to make sure that you play in tempo when you're practicing, and to have one makes it much easier. So mine is from Korg, and there are different models out there. I enjoy this very much. I have it for I think 10 years and it's working perfectly. It has a built-in tuner also, but it will just play the A. So I can turn it on and hear the A and play with it. So if you want to make sure that you have a chromatic tuner, you can also get one from this brand, or you can get an app on your mobile phone. If you get apps, you will have them on your phone wherever you go and travel, and it's very good to have it on the hand, so you are prepared to practice. When you are a good student and practicing a lot, you will want to make sure that you have strings on the hand. So get one in spare, so if a string breaks, you have another set to put on your violin, or you go to luthier and he or she can put it on your violin for you if you can't already. Just a little tip for you, so if you changed your strings and the strings weren't broken, just used, don't get rid of them, because you can always put them on the violin again when your new strings break. Because they are played, they will stay in tune. And yeah, it's good to have it if something happens to your new strings. Now, the most important thing you need when you are starting the violin. It is a mirror. And as you can see, this one is very tiny and you can't really see yourself in it, so make sure you get a big one like this here, which I have on the wall. There's so many out there. I'm sure you get one that suits you and your apartment. And think about it. If you're practicing at home, you are your own teacher and you have to control how you look, how you hold the violin and the whole position. So many mistakes are made in the beginning because you don't control what you do on the violin, so it's really super important to get a mirror. Okay, I have a last item I want to show you, because if you're traveling with your violin or you just want to go to the luthier, you need a violin case. So mine is from Geva, the Air Diamond, and I like it very much because it protects my violin perfectly when it's cold or hot outside and the violin could fall down. It's very well protected. There's so many different cases out there in all different price ranges, but make sure that you get one that's really shock absorbent and one that will protect your violin from different temperature changes. So this was my video about the most important violin accessories you need. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or ideas for new videos, make sure to leave it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I'm happy to see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and happy practice!